The beautiful country called Ghana started a wonderful initiative. I think that was in the year 2019, and it was dubbed the Year of Return. This initiative was powered or engineered by the current government and the US-based Adinkra Group. Okay. Now, this great initiative was intended for Africans in the diaspora to return home, settle, and invest in the continent. Brilliant idea. Very wonderful and superb idea. However, we need to re-evaluate this great cause dubbed the Year of Return. Ghana needs to re-evaluate the Year of Return. Why do I say this? Primarily, when people move from one place to the other to especially settle, there is one thing that is key. They need an enabling environment to help with the resettling process. And land is a very, very, very vital resource that helps people to settle. Okay? Land is a very, very, very vital resource in this resettling process. Now, so a lot of people moving from the diaspora would want to acquire lands to build businesses and to build their houses to help them to resettle in whatever country they so desired. Okay? Now, I'm focusing on Ghana because the Year of Return was initiated by Ghana, I believe in the year 2019, as I said. The Year of Return saw mass movement, mass movement of Africans in the diaspora. And there were renowned people who graced this occasion. Idris Elba, Boris Kujo, Steve Harvey, you name all these great guys who came to Ghana to grace the Year of Return. And they brought wonderful ideas. Some of them came to visit and to experience for themselves the first time what it feels like to be on the African continent, and also to connect with their ancestors. And Ghana's tourism during the Year of Return was remarkably successful. Okay, now, beyond the Year of Return, what do we need to do? I believe this initiative was initiated and there's been a lot of lapses. Okay, we have not put a lot of mechanisms in place to help people settle conveniently in Ghana. So what do we see? We see a lot of complaints. We see a lot of people moving back. Okay, we see a lot of people who have not been successful. Why? Because we don't have a functioning system. Common acquisition of land. Common acquisition of land is a big problem in Ghana. So you have people who are willing to purchase land to help with the resettling process. However, they are faced with a lot of challenges. Okay. Africans in the diaspora returning to Ghana were faced with a lot of challenges trying to acquire land for whatever purpose that they so desired, either to build their own houses, to help in building businesses, to help in building clinics, schools, and whatnot. A lot of people were faced with a lot of challenges just with basic acquisition of land. Now, currently as we speak, the country called Ghana, the capital city, Accra, and some of its environs, okay? Accra and some of its environments are selling land for $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000, and $120,000. I mean, how? You are selling one plot of land for $120,000 for $60,000, $80,000, $100,000. How? You are selling one plot of land, 70 by 100 or whatever, okay, 70 feet by 100 feet, one plot of land for over 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000. Now, there is one thing that a lot of people don't like doing, and that is comparison, okay? But I believe that positive comparison is very, very good. So I'm going to compare buying land in the US. I live in Texas. So I'm going to compare buying land in Texas versus buying land in Accra. Okay. Now, you tell me that you selling a plot of land for $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000, and there is no access roads. There are no gutters. There is no pipelines. Okay, there is no internet access. You'd have to literally seek these providers or seek these companies to provide you with all these things. Okay. You're purchasing a land for $40,000 and they don't even construct road. There are no roads, mud roads, unpaved roads. Okay, I understand some companies promise to build roads. As to when those roads will be built, we have no clue. However, in a state like Texas, when you purchase a land to build, in most places, okay, in most residents, when you purchase land to build, the housing developers put certain things in place. Okay, so before they even erect a building, they would have constructed a concrete road. Not in every place though, but either concrete or asphalt. They would have constructed a road, access roads leading to the place. Gutters created. There are schools in proximity of your land. There are hospitals close by, grocery shops close by. Things that you need, basic things that you need, post office, hospitals, things that you need to enable you to live in that place conveniently are provided. And most of these lands, they sell them for like $15,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I'm yet to see, higher ups like $60,000 and $100,000. $100,000 for a land, $120,000 for a land. And 2-3 years ago, people were buying houses for $200,000, $250,000. It is currently that the housing market has skyrocketed. The housing market is outrageous now in the United States. But when you buy a land to build, or when you buy a house, I can tell you on authority that the land which the house was built on was not bought more than $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. Very moderate. And no one complained, or very little complaints, because basic amenities, you are provided with basic amenities, but in Ghana, no, you pay exorbitant rates for a piece of land, for one plot of land, and you don't get good access roads. I know a lot of people will say, oh, you don't have money, that's why you are talking like that. That's just the norm. People always complain. That's just the norm. Oh, yes, I don't have money, that's why I'm complaining. And I bet you don't have it either. I don't have money, that's why I'm complaining. I bet you don't have it either. Okay? We are literally living Ghana in the hands of the rich. Literally. If you don't have money, you cannot live in Ghana. If you don't have money, you cannot live in Ghana. And it is very, very appalling. We need to rise and do something quickly. Okay. The government has to initiate some checks and balances. Some check and balances needs to be in place. It is too outrageous. Very, very outrageous for me to live here and go to Ghana and buy land for $100,000. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I won't even complain if you construct concrete road, banyai, gutters. I won't have issues with flood. Great electricity, nice neighborhoods, hospital in proximity, schools in proximity, post office in proximity, grocery shopping in proximity. I won't complain. But you don't have all these amenities. You don't have all these amenities. However, you are selling a piece of land at exorbitant rates. So what are you trying to tell diasporans? If you don't have money, don't come. Someone will say, you can look elsewhere. There are other places that land is cheap. Fair enough. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Land is cheap in far away places. However, my question is, what is available there? What do you have in these places? What do you have in these places that you think that diasporans will go there and they will be so okay, like they would want to stay? No, there's nothing happening in those places. Nothing. There is nothing going on. Absolutely nothing going on in most of far away places that land is very cheap. Okay, we so much have centered on Accra, and we are building Accra to capacity, to the extent that we don't want to move outside the enclaves of Accra. It just doesn't make no sense. It just doesn't make no sense. No government has ever thought of moving the central district from the central business district from Accra to elsewhere, so that place will also develop, No government has ever thought about that. Rather, they keep building Accra, keep building skyscrapers, they keep building tall buildings, glass houses, they keep improving Accra. There are other places in Ghana that can be developed as well. I'll advise anyone going to Ghana to really research into investing in other regions. Not only center your investment in Accra, because Accra is becoming too expensive. Accra is becoming too expensive. If you talk about it, people say, oh, you don't have money. Oh, you are talking too much. They don't know. Most of these conversations actually help you. It helps you and it helps me too. Okay? There is no justification. No justification for someone to sell a land for $100,000 and they don't provide you with roads, they don't provide you with good drinking water, they don't provide you with free flowing electricity, they don't provide you with free flowing internet. People want to pay for all these things. But you pay exorbitant fees for a piece of land, and if you're not fortunate enough, you'll be fighting with one or two people. You go buy a land and you'll be fighting with either one or two people on one piece of land. How? And you are saying the diaspora should come home. Very wonderful initiative. Very powerful initiative. Okay? By all standards, very, very lucrative initiative. Okay? But what are you doing to sustain it? What are you doing to sustain it? And a lot of people are grieving. A lot of Africans in the diaspora are grieving. Some to the extent that people say, oh, you are extorting money from them, they extort their money, blah, blah, blah. Please. Let me be point blank on this. How much money do you have that you think that Ghana is going to extort from you? Rather, we need to do due diligence. We need to do our own investigations and make sure that wherever we place our money, we get value worth it. Okay? So we need to reassess the year of return. We need to reevaluate this year of return. The fact that a lot of foreigners or a lot of Africans in the diaspora or African Americans are coming to Ghana doesn't give us a yardstick to sell land at exorbitant rates or exorbitant prices. It doesn't speak well of us. It doesn't speak well of us at all. It doesn't speak well of us. You want to dupe a brother man to be rich. Man, it just doesn't speak well of us. Let us be transparent. Okay? If I have to buy land in Ghana for $100,000, man, I will go to some some countryside in America and go buy acres and acres and acres of land. And hope and pray that one day development will catch up to that place and I'll be a millionaire or I'll be rich. I mean, at least not wealthy, but I'll be rich. You know? But for me to come and throw $100,000 for a piece of land in Accra, that is outrageous. That is very outrageous. Okay. If you get this video, share it. Come to the comment section and let us discuss this. Let us do better. Let us help in the resettling process. Okay, there are a lot of people who are falling in love with Ghana. Okay, let us be welcoming. Don't let us push them away. Let us be welcoming. This is a wonderful initiative. Do not push your brothers and sisters away. Okay, let them feel at home. Let them feel belonged. Okay? We need to do better. We need to do better as a people. That is just what I have to say. The 2019 year of return initiative that was started by the current government, that's the NPP government, was a very wonderful initiative, and it should be re-evaluated. Okay? We should see every need to help with the resettling process. I'll see you in my next video. It is adieu for now.